Welcome to another edition of Tropical TV. I'm your host, Matt Vi. What we're going to talk about today is information data exchange. And information data exchange is basically stuff feeding from one place to the other to make sure that it's visible across a larger marketplace. And what we'll do is we'll look at how things used to happen and how they happen now, and it'll help us get a little bit better understanding of why it's so important. What used to happen is the listings would come in, and whenever the listings actually came in, they would be put onto one site, and they'd be put onto another site and another site, and sometimes that would happen on day 1, sometimes it happened on day 2, sometimes it happened on day 7, depending on when the agent had time to put it in there or when the administrative staff had time to put it in there. So what we've done is we've worked with a company called ListHub, as well as with Realtor.com and with our MLS. And so now we put the information in a central location, and what it does is it feeds out on a regular basis all the information that needs to go out to all these different places. So why is that so important? One is because the information is more accurate. So it's being fed into one place, meaning it's being sent out to a bunch of other places, and it's being sent out on a more consistent basis. And speaking of consistency, we want to make sure that the buyer, whenever they're seeing the information online, is seeing the same information here as they are here as they are here. So now it takes out or eliminates the opportunity for input and error whenever we're putting information out there. The other thing is it's a quicker time to market. Because these information data exchanges, like with ListHub or with Realtor.com, they send the information out on a regular basis. Usually it's at 12:01 at night, they'll send the information out to all the other websites. So if, for example, the chandelier that's been in the property for 50 years, the seller wants to take that chandelier with him, and we make the appropriate update or change that listing that's online, we take the chandelier out of this part. The next day it's fed to all of these different places so that we know the information that the buyer is getting is actually accurate information about what's going to be left with the house. So that's a little bit about information data exchange. If you'd like to know a little bit more about it, I'm sure that one of the agents at the office has forwarded you this video, or you found it on our Tropical TV channel. Either way, if you'd like a little bit more information about it, call us at the office, or even better, call the agent that's sent the information along to you, and they'll be happy to help. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in another edition of Tropical TV.